Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation 8th Air Force. It's turn 16.2 for the CCP and 16.3 for the USSR, January of 44. Let's get into the CCP portion of the turn. $7 to spend. They're going to spend 6 of it on 2 infantry, so they save $1. They do have 1 attack, so we're going to go here into Shantung. There's a single Japanese militia. So we're going to go in with the cavalry and 2 of our infantry from Hope. So 2 infantry and a cavalry. No terrain modifier, so we should be at a 3 for the cavalry. The 2 infantry are 2s against a militia at a 2. Okay, so let's go ahead with our cavalry at a 3. A 2 does hit. Let's roll out our 2 infantry. They both miss, but we did get a hit. The militia in return. Yeah, 2 hits. Okay, so we'll lose... I guess we'll lose an infantry. So we take Shantung with an infantry and a cavalry. That's worth $2. Non-combat, we're going to take our 2 infantry from Shenxi into Hope. So that puts us back up to 10. And then we got a recruitment roll. We're now up to 4 territories. So let's see what we get here. 5 just misses. Okay, so our 2 units, we got 2 infantry to place. We'll place those in Hope. So that'll get us up to 12 infantry in Hope. For income, we went up to, well, let's just go ahead and adjust that. So Japan goes down 2 from 53 to 51. We go up 2 from 3 to 5. Okay, so $5. We saved 1. So 6 is what we'll have for next turn. Okay, let's get into the USSR. For tech rolls, we're going to try for radar 7 or higher. Stage 3, airborne. Stage 3, 7 or higher. Heavy armor, stage 3, 8 or higher. Long-range aircraft down on the board, 8 or higher. And logistics is only an 8, not a 9. So I actually hit it last turn. That's a stage 2. That's an 8 or higher. So let's go with radar first. An 8, we succeed. Airborne, a 6, we miss. Heavy armor, 5, we miss. Long range, an 8, we succeed. And logistics, a 10, we succeed. So we got 3 out of 10. We did finish off radar. So we go ahead and finish off radar. We move to stage 3 for logistics and long range. We were not on the board. So we get on the board with long range. Okay, how about purchases? We had $69 to spend. We're going to go ahead and spend all of it. So we're going to rapid build a fort on the border with Bulgaria and Central Romania. We're going to start construction on 3 minor shipyards in the Crimea for 2 apiece, so that's 16. We're going to rapid build an air base in Warsaw for 6, that's 22. 3 infantry for 9 is 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 militia for 12 is, what we're up to, 31, 43. 2 militia upgrades for 8 is 51. 2 more infantry for 6 is 57. 3 more infantry for 9 is 66. 4 more infantry, so there's a 4th infantry for 69. So there you go. Okay, so that is our full $69. Combat, we have a bunch. So let's see, starting up here in the north, we're going to go ahead and convoy the Germans here in A8 with our 2 fleet subs. Battle 3, we're going to take our 2 fleet subs from A14 and come over here to, I believe that's A13, try to kill off that German destroyer. Battle 4 is a walk-on. We're going to take this paratrooper from West Poland down 1 to Donislavsky. Not worth anything. Battle 5, off of the card here in southern Ukraine. We're going to take the infantry, 5 T-34s, and 10 advanced mechs, which I'm not going to take off the card. And they are all going to go 1 here into Bessarabia. So there's no issues. There's no mountains, no rivers, no terrain issues. So they're going to go in there. And then if we succeed in less than 2 rounds or less, the 5 T-34s and the 10 advanced mechs are then going to blitz up here into East Poland. The infantry obviously has to stay behind. So Battle 6 will be East Poland. Also going into East Poland is going to be the rest of the card here in southern Ukraine going 1, 2, and that's everything except for the rocket and the militia, which I already set aside here off of the card. Everything else, which would be, I believe, 9 more advanced mechs, 11 motorized infantry, 8 regular artillery, 1 advanced artillery, 1 cavalry, and 2 AA guns, all go 1, 2. Also going into East Poland is going to be this T-34 and advanced mech from western Ukraine. Also going to East Poland, 1, 2, are the 2 Katyushas from Kiev. Also coming down from Palachka, 1, 2, is these 2 T-34s and these 2 Katyushas. Coming down from Konigsberg, 1, 2, is going to be 2 artillery towed by 2 motorized infantry, 2 T-34s, and 13 advanced mechs. They go 1, 2, so they all go down. Okay, for a single militia, I know it seems like overkill. Okay, so that's Battle 6. I think that's all that's going into East Poland. Yeah, that should be it. Battle 7 is a walk-on. This cavalry is coming over to, what is that, Eastern Yugoslavia. It's a walk-on. Battle 8 in Hungary. We've got our 2 air transports picking up 2 paratroopers in Istanbul, going 1, 2, 3, and dropping the 2 paratroopers off in Hungary. Battle 9, we're going to fire our rocket from southern Ukraine with a range of 3, 1, 2, against that minor factory in central Romania. And Battle 10, again with a range of 3, we're going to fire our 2 rockets in Leningrad, 1, 2, 3, both of them against that major factory in East Germany. So those are our attacks. So let's do the land battles first. So this paratrooper came down 1 and took Donislavsky without any issues. It was empty, not worth anything. Battle 5 is that cavalry in Bessarabia. So we've got 5 T-34s at 6s. So let's see if these 5 can finish him off. 1 hit, but that's all we needed. Okay, so the cavalry in return at a 2, a 6 misses. So we obviously took it in the first round, so those units can blitz. So we take off this cavalry. The infantry has to stay behind. Okay, so then the 5 T-34s and the 10 advanced mechs went 1, and then they're going to blitz 2 up here into East Poland. I'm going to go ahead and take this militia off now. I have a feeling I'm going to win this battle, but... Okay, so then obviously a ton of shit came over from other territories as well. So just for first strikes, we've got 8 artillery came from southern Ukraine, 1, 2. 2 came down from Konigsberg, 1, 2. So that's 10 regular artillery. We've got 1 advanced artillery, and we've got 4 Katyushas. So let's go ahead with our 10 regular artillery first at 3s. All I need is 1 hit. So the first 5, there's 3 hits. So we definitely killed him off with a first strike. He does not get to fire back. So all this stuff is piled up here in East Poland now. Okay, Battle 7 was a walk-on in Eastern Yugoslavia with our cavalry. Take that. Battle 8, we're in Hungary. There's no terrain issue, so we've got 2 paratroopers on this first round at 3s, and they'll drop to 2s if I don't kill him off on the first round, and he's got a militia at 2. Okay, so we got 2 paratroopers at 3s. 3 and 11, so we did get a hit. Okay, their militia in return. A 2 does hit, so we lose a paratrooper. So we do take Hungary. Take off that. Take off one of our paratroopers. Okay, what else do we got? We've got the two rocket attacks. So this rocket here in southern Ukraine, 1-2, is going to hit that miner factory. So it's just 1d6 worth of damage. So let's see what we do to that miner factory. A 2. Okay, so that suffered 2 damage. Then we've got the 2 rockets hitting the major factory in East Germany. So here's 2 d6s. 3. Wow. That was pretty neat. Okay, so we just did 3 damage there. So 3 damage to the major factory in East Germany, and 2 to that factory in central Romania. Okay, convoy rating. We've got 2 fleet subs up here. It's going to be an even die roll. So black is Germany, red is the Soviet Union. 4-4, nothing. The second, 3-1, and I think it only can take 2 damage, so we took 2 damage. Okay, last battle is the 2 fleet subs against the German destroyer. So we get 2 3s, 2 7s, they both miss. The destroyer at a 4. We'll say that's cocked. 8 misses. Okay, we got 2 subs at 3. The German destroyer. A 5 misses. We got 2 subs at 3. Destroyer misses. 2 subs at 3. There we go. We got a 3 and a 5. So there's 1 hit. The destroyer in return. A 4, of course, it hits on the last round. Okay, so we lose a sub. They lose the destroyer. And that should be it for combat. Okay, non-combat. Out of Konigsberg, we've got 6 infantry, and they're going to come down 1 to Lubelski. Let's see. We've got, these are on the card there in Poland. We got 2 T-34s here in Smolensk. They're going to drive 1-2 to Lubelski. We got 2 advanced mechs here in Arel-Kursk, 1-2 to Lubelski. Let's see. These 3 infantry here in this northern Turkish territory move over 1 to Istanbul. The infantry in Istanbul moves up 1 to Bulgaria. The 2 advanced artillery in Istanbul move up 1 to Bulgaria. The 2 air transports went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll land in Warsaw. We got 3 fighters from Istanbul. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Warsaw. We got the tactical from Istanbul. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Warsaw. We've got 2 fighters in Konigsberg, 1, 2 to Warsaw. We got 2 jets in Konigsberg, 1, 2 to Warsaw. We do have 2 rail moves. How about we rail a couple of militia, I guess. So we'll take 1 militia out of North Caucasus and 1 out of Transcaucasia. So either way, wherever it came from doesn't matter. One of the 2 will rail to... Oh, no, I can't. No, yeah, I had Western Ukraine. One will rail to Stalingrad. The other will rail to Leningrad. So Leningrad and Stalingrad, those 2 militia railed. So that should be it for rail moves. I knocked over the German infantry in central Romania. Okay, how about unit placement? Okay, so we fast built a fort, and we're going to put that on the border there with central Romania and Bulgaria. We started construction on 3 minor shipyards in Crimea, so put those on the board at stage 2. We fast built an air base for Warsaw, so put that down in Warsaw. We got 3 infantry. They're going to go down in Novosibirsk. Let's see. We've got, we got 2 militia upgrades. So 1 is going in Istanbul, so add an infantry there. And the other one, we're going to put down, how about in Lubelski? So add a 7th infantry down to Lubelski. Okay, so we've got some more infantry and militia. Let's see. So we got 4 single infantry and then 2, and then a stack of 2. Okay, so the stack of 2 go down in Warsaw. So add 2 infantry to Warsaw. And then we got 4 single infantry. 1 here in Smolensk. 1 here in Kiev. 1 here in Orel-Kursk. Actually put 2 in Kiev. Okay, so what else is left? Just a handful of militia, it looks like. Okay. So we've got, what, 6 militia? Okay, 6 militia. 1 down in Stalingrad to give us 2. 1 in Crimea, that gives us 2. How about 1 in Warsaw? That gives us 3 left. 1 in Moscow, just because I'm paranoid. Even though I don't think I should be, but still. 2 left. Where do we want to put those? How about 1 in Leningrad? And the last one in West Poland. So that should be it. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. We got to take 1 off somewhere because we want 1 in Bulgaria. Take off the 1 from Leningrad and put him down in Bulgaria. And then also, before I forget non-combat, I'm just going to move this torpedo boat destroyer over 1 to A6 and our coastal sub over 1 to A4. Okay, so that should be it. How about income? Let's see, what did we take? We took Bessarabia's worth $1. We took East Poland, that's 2. We took Eastern Yugoslavia, that's 3. We took Hungary, that's 2. So that's $5. Did we take anything else that's worth anything? I don't think so. Okay, so $5. So take Germany down from 48 to 43, and take the USSR from 63 to 68. I think that should be accurate. Okay, so for income, we spent everything. We're sitting at 68, and we have a 3 bonus, so $71 next turn. So let's do a unit recap. Here in A6, the fleet consists of a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, 3 destroyers, a torpedo boat destroyer. Our coastal sub is in A4, 2 fleet subs in A8, a fleet sub in A13. Helsinki, 6 infantry, 1 militia. Southern Finland, 2 infantry, 1 militia. Leningrad, the fort, the coastal artillery gun, 4 infantry, 3 militia. 2 militia in Moscow, an infantry in Smolensk, an infantry in Urel-Kursk, 2 infantry in Kiev, an infantry in Bessarabia, an infantry in southern Ukraine, 2 militia in Stalingrad, 2 militia each in Transcaucasia and North Caucasus, Crimea, 2 militia, 1 infantry. Nothing changed in Iran or Iraq. Istanbul. Istanbul. Oh, crap. I messed up something again. Never mind. We'll just leave it like it is. Oh, well, it is what it is. Okay, Istanbul, 4 infantry, 1 militia. Bulgaria, a militia, 7 infantry, 2 advanced artillery, 2 regular artillery, 2 T-34s, and a fort on the border with central Romania. Cavalry in Yugoslavia, airborne in Hungary, airborne in Donoslavsky, militia in West Poland, militia in Palachka, militia in Lithuania, Lebelsky, a militia, 7 infantry, 2 T-34s, 2 advanced mechs, Warsaw, a fort, an air base, 3 infantry, 1 militia, 2 air transports, 1 tactical bomber, 5 fighters, 2 jets. We'll save East Poland for last. Novosibirsk, 3 infantry. Nothing else changed in the Far East. Okay, let's add up East Poland. Okay, so T-34s, we've got 5, 7, 9, 10. 10 T-34s, 4 Katyusha rocket launchers, 10 regular artillery, 1 advanced artillery, 1 cavalry, 2 AA guns, 13 motorized infantry, and it should be 19, 20, 23, 27, 30, 33 advanced mechs, I believe. So again, hopefully the math isn't off. We've got 10 T-34s, 4 Katyusha rocket launchers, 33 advanced mechs, 2 AA, 1 cavalry, 1 advanced artillery, 10 regular artillery, 11 Oh, this is all screwed up. Okay, let me think here. 8, 10, 11, 11, 13, 15. I think it should be 15 motorized. Because let's see, there's 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 13. Okay, again, hopefully this is correct. 10 T-34s, 4 Katyushas, 33 advanced mechs, 2 AA, 1 cavalry, 1 advanced artillery, 10 regular artillery, and 13 motorized infantry. Should be there in East Poland. Okay, that should be it for Russia here on turn number 16. Turning things over now to Global War 36 enthusiast in Japan.